Hi, this is Loloria Kanata, Public Policy Librarian at the Andrew Young School of Policy Studies. Now let's find articles for public policy. Starting here, we're going to go to Resources for Issues and scroll down. There are two databases for public policy, and we're going to start here. Both of these are international databases, so you may end up with articles about other countries. Maybe you can use those as examples depending on the relevancy. And let's limit our results here to peer reviewed and nighttime. Some instances you need that dash between nighttime. Sometimes it's one word and sometimes it's two words without the dash. It depends on the database. So trial and error. Time economy and public policy. And so you see this one, this is a pretty good one. We have 150 results. The outsourcing of control, so this is dealing with the law enforcement, maybe some public safety issues. I would take a look at the subject headings. This does look like one that may be dealing with another country, but could still hold some relevance for you. So here we can get the full text of the article here. And over here on the right, sometimes you have other relevant articles. So like Amazon, where it tells you you may also like or related items. So you may find some things here. Again, you can cite, get the citation for your bibliography. You can change that to APA 7th or whatever edition you're using. So cited references is a number of references in this article, so you can always look at this for additional information, for additional possibilities. Still have your related items, so you can go through that list. Cited by means these articles use the current article we're looking at in their bibliography, so these will be more recent than the one we were looking at. So this is 2015, and so we have something here that's 2020. Okay. Again, this is an international database, so you will see some things like that by other countries. That's Denmark. Okay, let's go back to our original results. And we can limit this by location. So let's select United States. In New York, which is probably, there may be some other states listed, but that's and so that really brought our results down, and you can look through this shorter list. Okay, so that was the PACE index. You can also look at this one, and I'll do a slightly different search here. Well, it keeps an old search, so you can do that same search in this database. They look alike, but this one is Applied Social Sciences Index. So you have a few different ones, but I am going to do, we actually pick a policy issue. So, public safety and alcohol in late night. So that's quite a few. I can go through this subject list again and limit it that way. You can select some of those. I'm going to go back and say, let's add nighttime economy back to this. Same one comes up. We're down to 53 results. Just look at one. This one is a study, so that might be useful. And again, looking over here for related items. Okay, so this was Applied Social Sciences Index. Before we did the PACE Index, both ProQuest databases, which is why they look alike. And going back to the research guide, there are other resources there. I have links for examples. I also want to point out data and statistics, which may be helpful. You can map census results, so if you had a particular city and footage, an area where you know there are clusters of nighttime activity happening, you can watch that video and learn how to map it there. I have some links here for Georgia data. If you want something based on population, employment, you can look at that there. These Georgia statistics. We also have and some crime reports just for Atlanta, the metro Atlanta area, if you're looking for something like that. And then this database gives you a nice table of statistics. You can look in these subject areas. This might be useful if you want to compare cities. And so if I did, let's say, Metro Atlanta, so we only have 4, and you can see what those are. This would be useful if you're looking at the issue of transportation, rail transit. This has a nice copy and paste function, and it takes you to the source where the data was, and you can get other possibly relevant data from that website. And that's just to get you started with your public policy issue and some statistics. If you have additional questions, please feel free to email. And there's a link here where you can email me your questions and concerns.